I just had on a few minutes ago. The history of the Antioch Baptist Church. I think I'm good, Pastor, but if so, I'll get yours. Okay. During the year of 1888, a group of people were inspired by God to come together and organize a church on the very spot of ground where the building now stands. Old Camden Road at Highway 151, Lake Robinson Community, Hartsville, South Carolina. These early founders, Charles Shea, John Cole, William Brunson, Ham Fountain, and Reverend Jonas Muldrow decided to call the church Antioch. Now keep in mind, this is a history. We don't want to keep y'all here all night, so there might be a lot of things that you might not hear, okay? But we're going to try to get the important stuff that they gave me in here, okay?
Amen, amen.
The above mentioned were the first officers of the church with Reverend Jonas Muldrow as its first pastor. This group of people stemmed out of the St. Paul Church just down the road. The only remains of that church are a few tombstones in the old cemetery.
Amen.
Our records do not indicate the reason that these founders were out of St. Paul. We do know that the first services were held in a bush harbor. Sometimes in the late 1800s, they acquired land materials to construct the first building, which was erected on the crest of a hill about 60 to 70 feet from the present building according to county records. Now keep in mind, during the 1800s, that's when they had some slavery and stuff going on.
All right.
But they were able to get this land and build the church.
Amen.
The second structure of the church stood right in the spot where the present building now stands. It was replaced in 1937. The building through many renovations, with the most recent taking place. Actually, we got, as you can see, they got new carpet. Did they get the floors done, Pastor? Got the benches done. So you see a lot of upgrades as you see here today. All that's not listed on here, but I know that was done. All right, the congregation grew as the Lord blessed us. The building not only served as a place of worship, but also a grammar school, which was discontinued, but the services were and still is on the same spot. During these years, we have records documenting the pastors, officers, and some of the members down through the years. After the administration of Reverend Jonas Muldrow, the following served as pastors of Antioch. They had Reverend Hunter, Reverend Rucker, Reverend Reeder, Reverend Cagerlin, Reverend Wise, Reverend J.A. Brayboy, Reverend A. Graham, Reverend Sam Samuel, Reverend W.H. Bishop, Reverend J.L. Perkins, Reverend H.K. Phillips, Reverend M.R. Pickard, Reverend Alberta Smiling, Reverend Kavara G., and currently serving as our pastor, Vernon Holland.
Amen.
Each pastor brought about enhancements to further fill the responsibility of Christ's church. The deacons were Shea Charles, John Cole, Ham Fountain, Elliot Johnson, Anderson James, Jesse Beasley, Bragg Phillips, Eddie Phillips, William G. Nicholson, and we lost Deacon Thomas Phillips Sr. Our current deacons are Deacon Samuel Phillips, Hubert Moses, Deacon Hubert Moses, Deacon Thomas Phillips Jr., Deacon Charles Boyd Sr., and Deacon James Littles Jr. The Sunday school study is as old as the church. The following have served as Sunday school superintendents. Hope we're not missing anyone here, but they have Mac Chavis, Reverend Boise Swinney, Jesse Beasley, Ellis L. Swinney, W.J. Nicholson, Hubert H. Moses Sr., okay, and presently serving as superintendent is Brother Sammy Phillips. Okay. The following served as teachers and are officers of the Sunday school. I'm sure they're missing quite a bit here. They got Mary Myers, Walter Brody, Bragg Phillips, Thomas Phillips Sr., Maggie Moses, Edna Swinney, Boise S. Craig, Rosa S. Williams, Mary L. Moses, Pauline Moses, Martha A. Phillips, Thomas Phillips Jr., and Sammy L. Phillips. Presently serving as Sunday school teachers are Miss Patricia Phillips, Miss Martha A. Phillips, Deacon Sammy Phillips, I'm sorry, did I say the wrong thing? What did I say? Oh my goodness! Sister Martha Phillips Kind. What am I thinking here? Okay, Deacon Sammy Phillips, Brother Ennis Phillips, Sterling Holland, and Miss Elizabeth Moses.
Amen.
Under the leadership of Pastor Vernon Holland, the church currently has an active Sunday school. They have Wednesday night Bible study, a senior missionary society, pastor support ministry, usher board, youth activity department, big focus on youth enrichment program. They have the music ministry, the tape ministry, the praise dance ministry, the marriage ministry. They have the church, Antioch Missionary Baptist Church Choir, the youth choir, continue with the trustee ministry, the deacon ministry. Since our last anniversary, Sister Brenda Kelly, if you'll come up, this is actually special for us in particular, because since our last anniversary, we had 2 members who passed that are very dear in each one of our hearts, but especially our hearts. They would have been here today, and they are Deacon Willie Lee Caldwell, who was my father.
Amen.
I miss him so much today. And my uncle, Brenda's father, Trustee Isaiah Phillips Jr.
Amen.
And we're going to ask right now that we're going to light a candle in their memory. And do we have anyone else to pass during this year? Did I miss? Sister Annie Jackson. Okay, anyone else this year we missed? Miss Delane, I know she lost her son as well. All right. So we're going to light the candles and we're going to pause for a second in their memory. Doing very well. It's hard lighting those candles. Okay, we ask the ushers to please turn off the lights, some of the lights at least for a second. And let us bow our heads. Okay, thank you.
Amen.
All right. We feel that the Lord has been with this organization for 125 years. The church has survived 2 world wars, the Korean conflict, the Vietnamese crisis, the war of Iraq, Afghanistan war, and the elements of nature that came this way. We're still standing on a solid foundation, so let's keep praying that the church continues to be blessed.
Amen. Amen.